Hi everyone, Pastor Joe coming to you from my office. My desk never looks like this. And by the end of the day, it won't look like this again. But you'll know that I'm in the middle of something if it looks like this, because I'm OCD and this is just not how things are. But the truth is, the real lesson we learn in life, it's not where you are in the middle of the game, it's where you are at the end of the game that counts. For instance, if you know anything about baseball, people have been asking me all year long, 6 months, how the Cardinals doing, how the Cardinals doing. You know what? It doesn't really matter. But now it's the middle of September. Now it matters. So I can answer your question. The Cardinals are in first place because now is when it matters. Did they have some bad times during the year? Yes. In fact, there were times in June and July where I was yelling and screaming at the television, the manager, and everybody else, not understanding what was going on. They looked like my desk looks now. That's how life is a lot of times. But we're not defined by the middle of the day. We're not defined by the middle of the game. We're not defined by the middle of the season. We are defined by how the season ends. And as we continue in the story this week, we're going to be looking at the life of Abraham, whose life didn't start off so good. In the middle of his life, he's worshiping the moon god. But when the story ends, he's found forgiveness, and he ends up becoming the father of Israel, becoming the father ultimately of Jesus. And all of us are now considered part of Abraham's family because Abraham learned to be a man of faith. So it wasn't the beginning that was important. The middle, there are parts of that were a real mess. But what choices do we make at the end? That's what's going to make all the difference. So this week we'll be looking at Genesis 12 in our worship services. But you'll be reading chapter 2 in the story to prepare for that. And we're collecting shoes right now, tennis shoes. It's called Souls for Souls. It's a big outreach that we do every year. Our teenagers go and minister to literally hundreds of people. Our goal is to have 1,000 pair of tennis shoes. And so I want to put that out there that any of those you can bring in. You can bring them to the office. You can bring them to the box out in the lobby. We're happy to have those anyway. But I've got my Stan Musial shirt here just as a reminder to all of us. It's not the middle of the season that matters, it's how the season ends.